Why, hello. This is gonna be a relatively short stream, but well, you can probably see by the time length. But I have a little bit of time before I gotta leave, and I'm gonna do some streaming. So we'll see how much I get done. But something I've been meaning to do for a while is this. I don't remember much about Curious George, except that he rages a lot. Yo, I scarce recognize you. The flames of battle have tempered you like fine steel. Since we last spoke, I have resolved to start upon the path of the warrior anew. I swore that I would not succumb to the beast within again, as I did when I faced my brother in Wineport. Speaking of which, Broken Mountain has regained much of his strength, though when I speak to him of taking up the axe once more, he changes the subject and returns to his studies of arcana and other scholarly pursuits. Nevertheless, his desire to spread the teachings of our ancestors to every corner of Eorzea remains unchanged. And you couldn't have come at a better time. I've just received a letter from Broken Mountain stating that he's uncovered information regarding ancient martial techniques. If you're interested, and I'm sure you are, why not accompany me to Camp Bronze Lake so that we might hear what he has to say together? I knew my brother would uncover something of value before long. He awaits at Camp Bronze Lake. Let us not keep him idle for long. Ah. I knew a true warrior like you would never pass up on an opportunity like this. Well, do I remember you? Yo, the sole warrior to tame her inner beast. I shudder to think what might have happened had you not been there to save us from ourselves. You knew the precipitous nature of the forces we wield, as well as the consequences of losing control for even a moment. The beast does not scruple to discriminate between fiend or foe, and if given free rein, will lash out at both. I have pored over countless tomes in search of knowledge of how to tame the beast within, as you did, but my efforts have thus far proven fruitless. All I have found are ridiculous tales of techniques that, if the author could be believed, would make Rhaegar himself cower in fear. The elders often told tales of legendary warriors to inspire the youth. Are you sure there is no truth in yours? Quite. There are descriptions of the techniques used by the hero Mithril Heart, but the details are difficult to swallow. No warrior, alive or dead, can rip off a Behemoth's arm with his bare hands. The tales are filled with similar outrageous accounts, brother. It would be a waste of time to investigate their veracity when we know so little of how to tame the inner beast. Besides, you know as well as I that the Mithril Heart is not more than a fairy tale hero. Well, if I could prove that Mithril Heart was flesh and blood, would you be willing to continue your studies then? Never did he stray from the path of the warrior, even as the years took their toll, axe in hand. To Silver Tear Falls he would go, never to return. Which means that if he truly lived, then there may be something which proves it. Which proves it. Keep your axe sheaths, George. You'd better You'd be better served by time spent swinging your axe at a practice dummy than searching for ghosts. Well met, yo. My thanks for ensuring that my old friend here lived to learn from his mistakes. Although it seems the lesson didn't stick for long. Westcott here has been kind enough to keep my brother busy with work and assist me during my recovery. Anything to keep a former comrade out of trouble. As for these stories, far-fetched as they seem, I would be quick to dismiss them, lest we forget Yo has more than a few legendary accomplishments to her name. Well, if by chance she found proof of Mithril existence, I would reconsider, but leave my brother out of it. I may not be ready to accompany you, but I can give you advice on where to start. Seek out the sons of Saint Coinarch. I'm certain they know something of Mithril's final journey. Bring me evidence of Mithril's existence, and I will consider my stance on the story's veracity. Sorry about that. It might matter. Alright. apologies. Some family business to take care of. Okay, Well, when the waters of Silver Tier Falls receded 15 years ago, they revealed a treasure trove of artifacts spanning eras, many of which have yet to be recovered. I do not know if any of those artifacts have any relation to this mithril heart, but it might serve you well to begin your search in those previously submerged areas. We have been meaning to examine the artifacts in that area for some time, but our present work keeps us busy. Added to the fact that most of the uncovered artifacts don't seem to be of Allegan origin, it may be some time before that area is given a more thorough excavation. Excuse me. Relics belonging to an ancient Hellsguard warrior. While we were up to our necks in Allegan artifacts, I cannot say that I have come across any that could be what you seek. The other researchers may have information that could be of use to you. Artifacts spanning all eras come up in our digs from time to time. We focus our research on artifacts from the Allegan Empire. As such, there may be more recent discoveries which were ignored by a single-minded researcher. As interesting as artifacts from other eras might be, distractions would only impede the progress of our research into the Allegan Empire. After a cursory search, you find nothing of interest. Is that the axe of Mithril Heart by the 12? The tales were true. Quickly now, you must show it to my brother. If anyone can prove the existence of the Mithril Heart, you can. Well, have you uncovered any proof of the Mithril Heart's existence? This axe, this engraving, this curvature of the blade are exactly as described. To think of the beast who tasted its steel, this steel. Surely this proves that the Mithril Heart is more than a mere campfire story. With a steel heart and his legendary techniques, we'll have the strength to slay even the strongest of beasts by the dozen. If Mithril Heart's feats are indeed possible, then the knowledge of how he performed them would prove invaluable in restoring the warrior's reputation. He could show the people of Eorzea the true potential of the warrior. Surely, no small number of them would feel compelled to take up the axe. Indeed, it would prove a great boon for our cause. Very well. I will return my tomes and scour them for any passages relating to Mithril Heart. Mind you, ancient techniques may rouse the inner beast like none before. Of that I have no doubt, which is why you must not take your training lightly. When I uncover more information, you must needs be ready. Okay. Do the hunting log, or I could do... I'm gonna do the hunting log, actually. It's gonna be a low-key just leveling up the warrior. It's just an upper path. It's so vague. Okay, well this is the upper path, at least it's not too complicated. Yep. Yeah, no problem.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Be right back.
Yep. Rest day. Does it have to be a fate? I'll just wait for you to respawn. What's up? If he ever respawns, holy shit. Maybe I have to just do the fate entirely. Or maybe there's another place with these guys. Come on now. Yeah, I guess this is the best thing I can do. Of course. Man, warriors can really just do fates by themselves. Bards, well, I guess bards can do that depending on the fate. I need to kill 2 more of this guy. This is annoying. So, are they anywhere else? answer is no. Alright. Ah, okay. Thank God. Not what I intended, but you'll do. Did I not get any experience from that? they got it. Do, do, do. Alright, and that's my alarm to stop. Like I said at the beginning, short stream, but we got the warrior job quest in and we did a little hunting. So, all's good. Uh, yeah, I might stream later tonight. I'm not sure. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night. And be easy. Thank you for watching.